You're all set.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. I'd like to call the Anna Reynolds School Project Building Committee to order. It is 5:20 on 9/19/2024. If you could do the roll call for us, Lauren,
Chairman Woods,
here.
Carol Duggan,
Here.
Dave Nagel,
Here.
Jeremy Wetzel.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Our next item is public participation. And no one, right? Nope. So our next item, take action on prior meeting minutes. Actually, I sent it everything, but I missed those.
Nope, because I didn't send them.
Then I did miss them. Okay.
Nope. I just figure we'll table them to the next time.
All right, we'll just table that till the next meeting. 5, architects update, Jennifer. Hopefully you're spending a lot less time out there.
Well, I don't know about this yet,
Okay, back up.
but
Hopefully you're
it's
spending happier time out there. How's that?
yep, it is the on-site work for us is tapering down a bit, but we were out there and completed our site walkthrough. So formal site punch list items are being distributed to the contractors um for a number of items. So that was our most recent major time spent out there, I guess, to go through all that. Um, and we continue to have our meetings each week with Newfield and CSG to check the status of anything outstanding. And we're continuing to process submittals, basically related to closeout documentation at this point. So it's the same stuff generally. And then this meeting, I believe you have a change order, a potential change order, PCO 83, which we did review and recommend that for your approval this evening. And that's it.
Okay,
Any
thank you. Any
questions?
questions for
Oh, you
Jenna?
know what?
Yes, go ahead, Jen.
I'm sorry. I meant to start with something. I just wanted to say though, thank you for inviting KBA to your celebration last week. It was really wonderful. It was a nice night, and we were honored and happy to celebrate with you. It's really a feel-good event when those happen. So thank you. Sorry
You're
for the
welcome. I'm
interruption.
glad you were able to come. And thank you to Dr. Brummett and her team for inviting us all.
Mhm.
Owner's project manager update. There was no questions for Jennifer. I didn't see anything. Eileen?
Jennifer, basically, we're still in the closeout stage. We're following up on outstanding items and punch list. We do have our team meetings where we go through outstanding issues. But other than that, just trying to get the final invoices in, get these issues resolved and move forward. But that's where we stand. There's still a lot of work in the background, but not too much to report on.
Any questions on this item? Financial update, Eileen?
Sure.
Eileen, can you get your volume up louder? On your...
Is that any better?
A little bit.
Oh.
You go a little more.
Not much. Us old Ben can't hear good.
Mm.
I'm throwing Lou into that category.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thrilled when I heard the news the other day that the little iPods are going to be usable as hearing aids.
Oh, really? That'd be cool.
Yeah. Walk around, just like I'm a teenager with the iPods in and can't hear a damn thing.
All right. Does that help at all?
That's worse.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah,
Oh, how
there
about
you go.
that?
That's
Mhm.
much better.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. All right. Let me share my screen. Oh my goodness. Uh. All right. Everyone can see that, all right?
Mhm.
Great. So we're doing well on the budget. We still have some open items, KBA, CSG, environment, we're mostly complete here. We have just a little bit of funds left and we should be done with them. Tri-State, I did get the final invoices, so you'll see those on the invoices tonight. That should be closed out. Suzak, we have just a little bit. Versig is closed. The commissioning agent, they still have work to do currently, so moving and storage costs where we have a little extra that we can use those funds somewhere else. Just a little left here. What else? We are finishing up on furniture and technology, so I expect those invoices to come in. There is a technology invoice in the package tonight. And left in owner's contingency currently, we have 352,392.84. Does anyone have any current questions? And by the way, that PCO that came in tonight did not hit that amount yet, so.
Any questions for Eileen? I know that in technology, Craig has about right around $50,000. He's either just over or just under. Additional equipment that he'll be looking for. And Jason Smith is putting together a list. I think he has a list. We don't have the dollar figure yet for some additional furniture, which we should be able to fund out of his contingency account.
Yeah.
But we're just waiting for Jason's number. So Lou, if you could just push that along so we have it for the
Sure.
next meeting.
Yep.
Okay. We'll get both of those passed. Any other questions, comments?
Okay.
Okay, move on. Item 8, construction managers update, Rich. And 9. Take
Okay.
action on essential change orders. Oh, look at that.
So,
Huh.
yeah, we've largely been, our work on site has been on the landscaping side. So the staging area did get seeded on Friday, as well as some reseeding of other areas where we never had washout and didn't have good growth. So we have been having additional conversations with our landscape contractor, who's a sub to the site work contractor, on making sure they're performing their maintenance so that everything comes in properly. So we did get a revised or a record plan of what their landscape maintenance is going to be going forward. So we're going to be continuing to monitor that to make sure that we keep up with the maintenance in those areas. Again, like we overseed it again at the bus loop because we obviously have areas that did not take yet. And a vast majority of all the plantings are in. We do have the inspections that Jennifer had said were ongoing for punch lists. We've been receiving those from KBA and forwarding those on to the site work contractor for his either rework or adjustments that he needs to make out there, or verifications of sure he's installed everything per the details provided. So that's our biggest push of what you can really see out there on a daily basis. In the background, we do have additional work going on relating to the HVAC system. We're working with the controls contractor and the school and making sure everything's getting adjusted and is comfortable processing any requests that we get in for adjustments, and investigating those with our HVAC contractor. We also have a warranty item getting, fixed beginning today and should be completed on Monday morning. Is the fourth grade area did have a on the rooftop unit, so that work is not going under warranty, being replaced to get the air conditioning back up and running in those classrooms. So some other stuff going on in the background as well. We're working on the closeout on both the warranties, operations, maintenance manual, attic stock type items, as well as the financial closeout, processing the last change orders here that we have with anybody, and then starting to reconcile allowances that we have built into contracts. So the allowances that went unused throughout the project are going to be credited back as deduct changes to the contractors and brought back to the owner's contingency. We're working through that right now, and obviously, last week there was the grand opening on Wednesday, so that was our big push, making sure everything looked good for that, and I think that did work out pretty well. Other than that, not a lot to update on.
Any questions before he moves into potential change orders? Which I think we only have one.
Hey, Steve, if I may.
Yes, go ahead, Jeremy.
It was brought to my attention. I guess there's something wrong with the kiln. Have you guys heard about this? Something with the fan in that room or something where the kiln is not operational.
We did have the kiln startup was scheduled for, I believe it was Tuesday of this week or Monday, might have been Monday of this week. We had provided some details on how that was being installed and vented. The kiln manufacturer did have some questions regarding that, and I know those questions did come back to both Newfield and KBA, and since then I know Jennifer has spoken with the manufacturer, so I don't know if Jennifer has anything to add to that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things that we're looking into to verify an electrical item. But until I have verification of that, we've been talking back and forth with the kiln manufacturer this week. So until I have verification of a couple of electrical issues, which should be, I hope, by tomorrow, we're waiting to see if any further adjustments need to be made. But we understand the urgency so that the school can use the kiln. So we are trying to resolve.
Yeah. It was
if there are any
a
issues.
topic in the team meeting on Tuesday for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, potential change orders. I think we have one, right? Look at that. I love to see that list.
We have one. This one is reviewed by our whole team. It's been an ongoing item relating to the precast attachment details, part of the delegated design. So there was some additional costs to the mason, as well as some credits that came back from demo and concrete work that did not need to occur. But this relates to how the precast is held back to the building. So we did have several iterations of submittals and cost proposals on this. We did start somewhere around the $25,000 number. After everything was reconciled, we're down to just $17,823.67.
Any questions on that? If not, I just trying a motion to approve PCO 083 in the amount of $17,823.67.
So moved.
Thank you, Dave. And a second.
Second.
Second by Carol. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes unanimously. Back to Eileen. Review invoices.
Okay.
We have a fair amount, but they're all small or mostly small.
Yeah, so we have a total of 23,020.10 in invoices. We have 3 from Tri-State, which supposedly these are our final site testing invoices. So 1330, 1,054, 1,196. And then there was an invoice that I somehow missed from technology about installation, but there is a purchase order number for it, so that it's a little late, but 1,620 for the Whaley technology invoice. And then we have the 4 Meyer invoices. We have the final storage invoices. So it was tables, books, boxes, 268.80, 285.60, 252, and that'll be the end of that. The final Meyer moving invoice was for $4,027. And then with the discussion we had about rooms 3 and 7 the other week, this is an invoice regarding that. So Accurate Insulation, they came in and did all the work for us. This is $12,986.70, and it will be reimbursable. It's coming currently out of owner's contingency, but it will be reimbursable from Newfield.
Any questions? No? Okay, then I'll make a motion that we approve the invoices from Tri-State, Whaley, Meyer, and Accurate Insulation? Is that what it is?
Yeah, insulation, yes.
On the amount of $23,020.10. Somebody?
So moved.
Thank you, Dave.
Second.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 No one, anyone opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Any other business pertinent to the committee? Do we have an app from Rich? I signed one, I thought. No, it's not ready yet. Okay, brings us back to public participation, which we still have none. Comments by members? We're getting down to the end, guys. There'll be a few more meetings, but they probably won't be monthly in a little while. We'll probably do this, I'm gonna guess, well, September, probably November. They'll stop and then we'll just do as needed moving forward. Carol, you have your hand up?
I do. I just wanted to say, I heard that the open house was absolutely wonderful. I'm sorry I missed it. I was out of the country. But I'm glad that it went well.
It did. It was a really wonderful event. And on Facebook, the pictures look phenomenal. They really do. You wouldn't know that it's not a brand new school. Looking at it from the pictures on the inside or outside. And the kids were very excited, which was really cool to see. You know? Jeremy.
Yeah, after all that, I'm sorry I missed it too. I couldn't actually make it because of work and all that, but I went there later on actually for the open house and it looks great. In fact, I'm more impressed with that entryway than I thought I would be just seeing it in pictures, being underneath it in the piers, and looks really robust, and I like the lighting as well. So that's huge, you know, and to see the site work coming along and the grass is coming in and that sort of thing is really encouraging as well too. So overall, you know, I mean, I think it looks great from the outside, definitely. The inside, it looks even better. And you know, everybody was all smiles in a packed house. So great, good job, everybody.
Great.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Then a motion to adjourn.
The
So
motion.
moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you, everyone. See you
Thank
in
you.
a month.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.